them while I was down the show and I screen something. What I want to do first is let the youth go through. If you pass the word, let the youth go through first. So pass the word, let the youth get in line first. Hey, don't start me first. There you go. That's what I like. Hey, girl. And then they fall in line. And we got about four. The youth have about 4 skits we want to run through. I'm not sure when we're going to do that. After we eat our before play it by ear. So everybody, get in line and let's get a piece out of ready. Wave. Let's get like about 5 minutes. We want to go through about 4 skits. Take about 20 minutes.
Today, it's our privilege to have with us one of the men who has made America great, risking life and limb daily to pursue his dangerous task with a very calm and cool nerve, born of only a man who is truly one of the great adventurers of modern times. He is the skill that has contributed so much to the wealth and beauty of our country and the abundance of our harvest. A warm hand for one of California's foremost crop dusters, Dusty Crashlot. Well, it's really great to have you here with us today, Dusty. Just how long have you been a crop duster? Two weeks? Well, that's not a very long time.
Well, a crop duster's life expectancy isn't very long either. We can only get one kind of insurance.
Oh, you can get insurance? I thought your job was so dangerous that you couldn't get insurance.
Oh yeah, I'm fully covered for childbirth.
I see. Dusty, were you ever a commercial pilot before you became a crop duster?
Oh yes, I was piloting on a cattle ranch.
A cattle ranch? What does a pilot on a cattle ranch do?
Oh, just pilot here, pilot there.
Well, I mean, did you ever fly an airplane?
Oh yeah. Well, I flew one all the way from the back of the room to the blackboard once.
No, I mean while you dust crops. Don't you fly an airplane while you dust crops?
Oh no, that'd be too dangerous. You have to have your hands free to get to the sack.
I see. But,
Well, I guess you could fly the plane with your feet, but you sure couldn't get to the sack.
what kind of equipment do you use in your work, Dusty?
Well, usually a whisk broom or a feather duster. I just walk up and down the rows, dusting off the plants. They have to breathe, you know.
You actually dust the crops with a feather duster?
Well, once I used one of my wife's wigs to screw her top over that.
What is the main crop that you dust, Dusty?
Well, let's see. That would be the potage.
What is a potunge?
It's a cross between a potato and a sponge.
Sounds interesting, but does it taste good?
No, it tastes terrible, but man, it sure soaks up the gravy.
Dusty, do you ever work in cotton?
No, most of my underclothes are Japanese.
Dusty, tell us about your most exciting experience with the crop duster.
Well, that would be when I saw so high in my plane that the field below looked like a postage stamp. I sent my plane into a power dive and crashed through.
Well, did you hit the bill?
What field? It was a postage stamp.
Have you ever had any other experiences like that, Dusty?
Well, that would be the time my plane lost its power at 10,000.
Ooh, really? That's bad.
Not too bad, finish it.
Well, that's good.
Not too good, it wouldn't open.
Ooh, that's bad.
Not too bad, I was head straight for these guys.
Well, that's good.
No, that was bad, that was pitchfork.
Ooh, that's bad.
Not too bad, I missed pitchfork.
That's good.
No, that's bad, I missed the haystack too.
clean of the church out of this stuff right here.
Does this look like the spatula of a klutz who can't boil water? That's a direct quote. Bob called me a klutz in front of the whole entire church. And then he bent my spatula, my favorite spatula.
Then he covers me with chili. If I hadn't grabbed that spatula out of his hand, who knows what else he might have done. Can you get the Pepto-Bismol on? And looky here. Look, he pooped my hat. My favorite hat.
And all I did was spill a few drops of my chili on his apron.
And he does this to me.
And this is all the gratitude I get. Year after year, I volunteered to make that chili for the church. Well, everybody in the church loves my chili.
And you know how we have to put up with Frank's chili year after year. You should have seen everybody making a mad dash for the ice water.
Everybody was getting up for seconds of my chili, honey. Even the pastor made a mention of it in his prayer.
You should have seen the pastor. He got up to praying. Was all he did.
The pastor was stunned speechless. Well, you know that no one in the church holds a candle next to my chili.
We're lucky nobody lit a match next to the whole church would have gone up in flames. So I simply suggested, in my own low-key, humble style, that we might add a few tablespoons of water to his chili.
Then he comes in with this garden hose to water down my chili. Well, that was the straw that broke the old proverbial camel's back. So I suggested that if he didn't want to eat my chili, then he could wear it. Then I picked up my bent spatula and slipped out of the church entirely unnoticed.
Then he makes this big scene, grabs his spatula, and storms out. And I'm left trying to scrape Frank's killer chili out before it eats through the bottom of the pan. If his kids had to eat that chili, it explains why they act the way they do. And when I think of all that we've done for that family, how many times we've changed those kids' diapers while they were off on vacation, why, we practically raised that family.
When I stop to think of all the influence I've had over that family, well, I've coached each one of their kids through Bible quizzing, each one dumber than the last. I'll never forget the time I asked little Bobby Jr., who wrote the Song of Solomon, and he came back with Bill Gaither.
While we've practically pampered them every day of their spiritual journey, when I stop to think of how many times we've had them over here, and the four of us have spent hours sharing what the Lord has been doing in our lives, wow, we've been through thick and thin together. Never did hesitate to come over when we was having a barbecue, you did.
And he thinks my chili is bad. The last steak I had over at one of his barbecues was so rare that it practically walked to my plate. I don't know where the top one gets his meat, but I know I heard that steak whinny before he threw it up on the grill. And to think, I looked up to this guy for spiritual guidance.
And when I think of what he did to me tonight, he's lucky he ain't wearing that spatula as a hood on.
To think, one guy could get so upset over one little bowl of grape chili. Hit the Pepto.
What? Call him? He's got my number. That phone will be ringing any minute now. He knows I'm big enough to accept his apology.
I'm bigger than this situation, honey.
I ain't gonna be petty about this.
I don't harbor any bitterness toward the guy.
I'm not gonna be vindictive at all.
You know my motto is forgive and forget.
Maybe. Somebody's gotta make the first move.
What?
You don't mean me.
I could if I wanted to. Oh, yes, I could. Oh, yeah? Go there? All right, I will. You mean now?
Well, this may not be a pretty sight.
You might want to leave the room, buddy. Busy.
I can just imagine the rumors he's spreading about me right now over that phone. How many times have I gone the second mile for that guy? All I ever do is give.
Take. That's all that guy ever did. Give him an inch, he always took a mile. I can just imagine the stories he's broadcasting about me right now. I'm going to be ready for him. I'm going to load up on scripture and bust him with Sunday at church. my Bible? Of course I know what it looks like. Don't get smart. Oh, here it is. Right where it always is.
You can just bet he's loading up with ammo to blast me out of water on Sunday. Well, I'm going to have a comeback for every one of his pot shots. Oh, yeah? I can back it up with Scripture. You seen my Bible? What do you mean it's right where I left it when I read the kids the Christmas story? Do you realize how long ago? Never mind. I'll find it. Aha!
Aha!
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
Better refute that.
O Lord, shine forth. Rise up, O judge of the earth. Pay back to the proud what they deserve, but the Lord will repay them and destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy them.
Okay. It is hard to stop a quarrel once it starts, so don't let it begin. Love forgives mistakes, and acting about them parts the best of friends. Well, I don't want that one.
Where's all that mean stuff? There's got to be some mean stuff.
Let's see, what about Paul? Paul had something to say about everything. Book of Paul. It must be the Old Testament.
Aha! Judge not, lest ye be judged. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite.
Don't criticize, and you won't be criticized, for others will treat you as you treat them.
There's got to be something better in here.
What's all this red print?
An old McDonald's coupon, 1967. Probably not any good.
Book of collisions.
You, my brothers, were called to be free. Serve one another in love. Love your neighbor as yourself. Well, who hid little Frankie Jr.'s pet birthday hamster for 2 weeks before his birthday? Maybe the clothes dryer wasn't the best place, but still. If you keep biting and devouring each other, watch out or you will be destroyed by each other.
Since you have been chosen by God, you should practice tender-hearted mercy and kindness to others. Well, he played Santa Claus for his kids when he was down with the flu New Year's Eve. I'd do anything New Year's Eve. No wonder he was upset.
For the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Be gentle and ready to forgive. Never hold grudges. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. Well, maybe I'm not the galloping gourmet.
This chili really isn't that bad. Yellow? Frank?
Yeah, listen, Bob. I just wanted to call and say that I'm sorry about what happened.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, you know that stain on your apron?
Yeah, it's right here.
Well, I tell you what, you soak that in a little kerosene and V8 juice, come right out of there.
Really? Well, you take a blowtorch and a pair of ice strips and that spatula, it'll be good as new.
Don't worry about it. Everything's going to Rubbermaid anyway. Hey, listen, I got a little leftover chili. Why don't you hurry the family into the Buick and just ride on over? Hello?
Sure. Well, why not? Yeah, I think I got a couple of steaks in the deep freeze too. I'll throw them in too.
Our microwave's on the way.
I'll thaw them out over here.
Well, praise the Lord. I'll catch you in a while.
Right, bye.
Uh-oh.
Honey,
God's love?
Really?
Yeah.
I see. That's good. Can I have a little bit?
I've only got a little.
I will give it to her. Just a little bit.
Okay, just a little.
I got some of that.
What you got?
I got some God's love.
Wow!
That's pretty. I got it. Well, I just have a little bit of all I got. I just got to tell you what. This girl is doing that whole thing. She's got some. She's got one more. I bet you if you went to college, you'd eat some.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? This is God's love. Yeah. Hey, Brad. That was good, though. Yeah, that's pretty.